Hi, I'm Jennifer Beeler and welcome to my channel, Selling the Seattle Suburbs. Today we are in Woodinville, Washington, and we are going to tour an estate, but I'm going to talk about how we can make it a little bit more affordable for you. Also, we will look at a farmer's market that is year-round, which is super unique in the area. We are also going to look at a fine dining establishment that's world famous. We are at 21 Acres in Woodinville, and this is one of my favorite spots to go. They have a farmer's market inside that is year-round, 4 days a week. So it's really nice to go undercover into a space that supports the local farmers, and there's some artisan wares that you can buy for shopping and gifts and things like that. This is also an education center, so the community can come and take classes from the experts on beekeeping and gardening and composting. It's a wealth of knowledge. They actually support the Woodinville Farmers Market. When I was on the board, we had some board meetings here. They open up their center for the community, and I really appreciate that. I know that a lot of local restaurants here source from this place, so it's farm to table is what Woodinville is about. We are in Wellington, which is a neighborhood in Woodinville, Washington, and we're about to tour this $5.4 million estate. It's on over 12 acres. It has a barn, a caretaker's cottage, and a pool. So come check it out. So this is a really great space. It's a great room. It combines the kitchen, dining, and living room. It has a wood-burning fireplace, which I love, but it has a gas starter, which makes it really easy to light. One thing that you will notice throughout this home is its age. It is a 1997 house. So I look at it as an opportunity to personalize it, make it your own. There's a lot of upgrades that need to happen, but you've got these custom built-in shelves and some really nice features, the tall ceilings, which you don't get a lot in the older homes. You've got this real feeling of airy, light, bright space, which that's the stuff that is hard to find, but the finishes and everything can be upgraded to your own liking. So that's something that this house has to offer. One thing I love about this house are the 3 sliders off the back, and it really makes for a beautiful outdoor dining experience. So you can dine al fresco off the kitchen, and it has a swimming pool with a hot tub, which is super unique. I know that it is expensive to heat a pool outside, and there's only a few months where it gets warm enough to enjoy it, but that hot tub you can enjoy year round, and I just think it's such a nice feature of this house. We are in a spacious primary suite of the home. I love how it's on one wing of the house and the other bedrooms are on the other wing. It makes it really private and quiet. Little sanctuary over here. It has a gas fireplace. It has lots of windows that have greenery outside. So it's kind of like a picture, but it's nature. It just really is a beautiful space. Very serene. And one thing that's unique about this particular property, and Woodinville specifically has a fair amount of properties on septic, and this is a 3-bedroom home on the listing. But if your agent deep dives it for you, it's actually a 5-bedroom home. So really, the listing is only allowed to reflect the capacity of the septic system. A lot of times they have more bedrooms than is on the listing. So it's a really good thing to make sure you're double checking and not ruling out a property in your search based off of a bedroom count that might not be the true story. So this Rambler has the spare bedrooms on the other side of the home, as we mentioned earlier, and it has more bathrooms than bedrooms here, which is kind of a nice feature. It has a bonus room upstairs, so that's the only space where you have to go upstairs to actually see another room, but otherwise it's all main level living, which is really convenient for most families. For the car enthusiast, this is the perfect property for you. It has 13 covered car spaces. It has this beautiful epoxy floor, and it also has a beautiful circular driveway. You can park a bunch more cars for guests there, and it has a gated entry. So you really feel like you've arrived at this home, and it's private, it's serene, it's an escape, and it feels affluent when you've come. We are outside of the 2-bedroom, 1-bath caretaker's cottage here on the property. So it is over 12 acres. It is subdividable, which is super great for around here when most acreage is not because of the zoning. So this is a unique property in the sense that, yes, it's very expensive, but the affordability changes when you can develop something, or when you can send mother-in-law to the cottage instead of living in the house with her. It's priceless. So this property is an equestrian property, and that means that it can have horses here, and it's kind of set up with a barn and stalls, and comes with a tractor, which you need. Something that you can do to add value is rent out the stalls. So there's a lot of horse owners around here that have their horses off property. They just aren't equipped for it. So you can make a fair amount of extra money every month by renting stalls. Another thing that's really nice about the Wellington area, specifically of Woodinville, is you're in Snohomish County. So your taxes are cheaper. Your property taxes are thousands less than literally a couple blocks away where it borders King County. So Wellington is good for saving a little bit of extra money on some of these more expensive estates. We are at a very special location in Woodinville, the Herb Farm, and what makes this unique is that it is a 9-course fine dining experience. So when you go on the website and you reserve a seating, you will be at either a community table where you get to meet local neighbors, or you can have a solo table. But at the very beginning, you take a garden tour, and they actually discuss the fresh elements that'll be in your meal that they just picked from the garden on the other side of this property the same day. So everything is so fresh, hyper local. The owner just released a cookbook with tips and recipes. So it's a really nice little takeaway from your experience here. This is some place that you want to go for a very special occasion. My brother brought me here for my 40th birthday. He customized a little sign that was at my table, and it was really special. It's such a unique experience and very thoughtful. And across the street is Willow's Lodge. So you can dine here and then go and stay there. And there's a spa. Everything's very boutique and rustic and elevated and beautiful. A lot of wood themes. This whole area is just really set for an escape. And I like to do a staycation here, even though I live about 15 minutes away. It's just a little nice retreat in town. Thank you for following along on my tour of Woodinville, Washington. Please like and subscribe if you want more information on buying and selling in the area, and I'd be happy to help you.